Welcome back to our Steadfast Defender miniseries. Let's bring you up to speed on what's been happening during the exercise. Sailors on the USS Gunston Hall sharpened their skills when transiting across the Atlantic, getting some small arms shooting practice. And some not so small arms. NATO ships have held a large naval exercise just off the coast of the UK. The LIFE exercise, or LIFE-X, included ships from Belgium, Canada, France, the Netherlands, Italy, Spain, the UK, and USA.
I would say that the main lesson that I have learned and relearned across my experience in nature is that we are stronger together. In the Steadfast Defender, we will assemble large task groups of multinational forces that will for sure gain superiority. We are united. NATO has been developing for decades standardization agreements, common tactics, techniques, procedures.
These French Marines launched rigid inflatable boats from the USS Gunston Hall. And Spanish and Canadian ships had air support from these French Navy Rafale fighter jets. So, within the exercise scenario, Allied navies have won the battles to secure the seas. And crucially, this has allowed land forces to be moved by sea to reinforce our defenses. A major part of this effort was the British Army's 7th Light Mechanized Brigade Combat Team, who arrived on the European continent. The brigade forms the core of NATO's Very High Readiness Task Force, or VJTF for short.
We've been planning our contribution to Steadfast Defender for more than a year now. So far, seems to be going pretty well. I expect there'll be a few problems along the way, but that's why we train. My battalion, we're going to be working with soldiers from the Polish and the Spanish Army. So we're going to look forward to a few days training alongside them before we then set off east across Poland again.
Serving as the tip of the spear for the NATO response force, the VJTF is a multinational brigade. And as the name suggests, they are always ready to move. The VJTF assembled in Poland by rail, sea, land, and air. The force is currently made up of troops from Albania, Poland, Spain, Turkey, and the UK. This huge logistical challenge is an exercise in itself, which we call Brilliant Job. It's a hugely important rehearsal NATO does every 2 years. It allows us to be unmatched in our ability to quickly move large forces across huge areas. We're the best at this because we practice this regularly. And this time as part of Steadfast Defender. And that's your briefing complete. Are you enjoying our journey? Any questions? Write them in the comments. Thanks for watching and stay tuned as there's much more still to come.